I guarantee you I could debate it. You just be saying shit. You just be saying shit. What's up, Deep Pure?
Hey, what's up, Papa G? I didn't even realize I was still in the queue,
What's going
but
on?
I'm the one. Pardon?
What's up now?
Um, yeah, I'm the one that said that I'm in I guess you could say a dominant submissive relationship, but I feel like it's warm. I feel like it's within balance.
Mm-hmm.
We both pay bills. He's aggressive. Don't give me my way. He tell me that
How do y'all
I'm
both
used
pay
to
bills and this is a real man? He's not a real man
me.
unless he could provide everything for you that the government can. You shouldn't be working. No real man allows his woman to work. If I don't listen, listen, let me tell you something. If you work, therefore we are friends. That's what we are. We're partners. We're partners. Therefore, you have equal rights, and there should be no argument unless it's an argument about how we're splitting things. When you are paying half the bills or paying bills at all, you're going to work at all. You're not dealing with a woman. A real man is not going to allow you to pay bills. A real man would not allow you to do this. This is why I'm telling you, you have never met a real man. Not allow you to pay no fucking bills.
But
Period.
you said earlier, if the woman is making money, you'll take the money and tell her what to do with it.
And it's not your money
Now
then.
I'm
Then you're
working from
not.
home for
Then, then
I'm working from home
okay, now
for the
that's
government.
called that, and that's
Who
called
would turn that down?
that's
Huh?
called that's called pimping. But it ain't pimping if she agreed to it and she say, you know what, I'm gonna get this money and give you at first with it and start his business with it, and you could quit your job and work in his. Leave out the situation, even if he use your money. He gonna take your money and he gonna start his own business with it. He gonna do a thing with your money, and before you know it, you gonna be working for him. And all your skills and all your abilities, you're gonna be using it to build his agenda and what he's trying to do in his life. But other than that, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. If you're going half on the bills and y'all arguing and shit, you have every right to buck up and fucking argue with this nigga. My
Well, we don't
wives
really
work
have a
for
reason to
me.
argue.
My wives work for me. My wives, I keep telling y'all this and y'all don't get it. It's funny how this ain't sinking in. Press one if what I'm saying sinking in and it makes sense to you. Press two if you just don't agree. And if you just don't agree, then that's fine. And I'm gonna let you know that you're not a real, and you know you never met a real man.
Now edify me on this one, right? Now, initially people were saying like, you know, your wives were, you know, like being ran game on or whatever. And so I was just looking, stumbled across.
I'm not running game on nobody.
No,
I
no,
tell a
I'm not.
woman
I'm
up
not
front.
saying you are. I'm not saying you are.
Yeah.
Something I came across made me know that that wasn't true, or at least that I think.
But I'm
So I
being
came
honest with you, and I'm telling them right now, they can leave out right now if they want. I'm telling you the truth.
right.
The thing is, running game mean I'm saying one thing but doing another. I'm not running no game. This is straightforward. I'm a straight
Oh no,
shooter.
I don't believe that. People have invited me up on panels. You know, you stumble across rooms on here, and I said exactly what I'm about to say to you to them. I said when I came across IMU's page, to me she looked like a boss.
Yeah.
So that led me to think she got her own businesses and stuff.
No.
So
She had to let all that go.
really,
You don't see her doing none of that
you would
stuff
let
around.
them turn down money,
As she
even
doing
if
the
it's your
tarot
own.
card readings and stuff, it'll be on this channel right here for me. As she do any of the stuff she was doing before, it'll be because I allow her to do it for me.
I can't argue if she can
And life. And y'all can't make room for a man because you are a man. And it makes you mad. I'm just trying to make a simple fact for you.
I can see that. I mean, the the this way I
Yes, you call
we
it
don't.
tribe, you
Most
call it
people
a
don't know
family.
it,
You call it family. It's the same shit going
right?
on. You just call it
Most people
family now.
don't. Yeah, most people don't know. Like, and our nature
His
do it.
nature is everything. You, I vibrate to the frequency of love, so nothing could really affect my body. You could have a disease and I could have sex with you and it's not going to affect me. Just straight up, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not going to affect me. It's going to affect you. You going to be affected. I'm not going to be affected. Why? Because at the end of the day, we all have all the viruses in our body right now. Everybody and this is a scientific fact. You have traces of every virus in your body right now, each and every one of us. The one that plays out usually reflects your behavior. See, I'm a healthy individual right now, right here, right now. And if you came into my life and you had some kind of virus that you was hosting, that means there's some kind of behavior that lets you have that virus. That virus wouldn't be able to exist in you around me because you can't have that behavior being around me. If you a sucker nigga, if you was a fuck boy, if you was a fuck chick, and you come around me, you ain't gonna be around me for long anyway. So my body, just like my body not gonna allow that disease to be around me, you not gonna be able to be around me for long. Period. Cause I I regulate my environment, I regulate my mind, so we ain't gonna let no fuck nigga come in here and infest my shit. And anybody that's a virus, like your boy Kite. Kite was literally a parasite. He couldn't stay in here long. He left. He didn't know why he left, but he couldn't stay around this field long. He had to leave. And I'm telling you, anything that's not supposed to be in my presence will eventually leave because I vibrate to the highest frequency of consciousness on this plane, and that's love, which is understanding. I have the complete understanding, period. So I'm not afraid of no woman and what she thinks she got. I don't give a fuck what you think you got. If I like you, I'm fucking you. I'm fucking you raw, putting my baby in you, and I'm guaranteed. This is what I told. That's what I told Velvet. And while we had a beautiful daughter, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you said. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what you telling me. Bitch, you gonna have my baby. You feel me? That's why, and I'm gonna say the same thing to goddamn Mama Ah. We have a beautiful baby together, motherfucker. Because that shit can't exist when you around me. When you around me, your virus gonna go dormant. The virus that you usually spread or you usually have in your body that creates disease, you ain't having no breakout. You ain't gonna be able to have none of that shit because your behavior is the reason why you make that breakout. I'm not allowing none of that shit around my presence. Your behavior is what, you see what I'm saying? Because people are the virus. Your behavior matches the same frequency as the virus. That's why the virus can exist and procreate in you and spread in you because it's a host. You're being a host for that virus. It's vibration and frequency first. So you have to be actually a host for the actual virus to be able to spread itself. So that means your behavior, you are the very virus that that they say you have. And if you look at the behavior of the actual virus, you will realize that you have the matching frequency of that behavior, which makes you a match and a host for that virus to be able to spread in your body. If you change the behavior, the mindset, see, when Mama I is around me, Mama I she can't be a parasite. I'm a worker ass. Hey, you doing this, you doing that. See, herpes is a parasite that takes more than it gives. And if you watch people closely, you'll realize it's a parasite. If you watch Velvet closely, she says she was here, she was working for me. And now she's left, she's still feeding off my energy. She got my child, she took the child. That means that she's still expressing the characteristics of herpes, which she's taking my energy, she's coming online crying and lying. And now y'all starting to see her for what she is. But the truth is she was feeding off my energy. She made a lot of money off of y'all feeding off of my energy. This is what herpes does. Herpes attaches itself to a host and then feeds off and feeds and feeds and feeds off of it without returning anything back in return. You take more than you give. And see, nobody could come into my reality and be a herpy. You can't take more than you give. I'm going to peep you. I'm going to peep you. And as soon as I peep the behavior, I know that you're a parasite. You're the herpy. You're the herpy. Now, when we think of herpes, we think about the bumps and all that. That's the aftermath of the actual virus. If you understand what the virus does, the virus can never be active inside of you because it would never activate through your activities. So when I am you here, she's put to work. She never could take more than she's given. If I feel like you're taking more than you're giving, you're going to see Dr. Bishop. Dr. Bishop, we're going to sit down and talk about what the fuck you're doing. You see what I'm saying? It's always going to be a mediation to stop you from being the very virus that's trying to play out in your body. But if you leave here without my guidance, you're going to be a fuck nigga and you're going to go show the world why you ever got tested positive for any disease. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I showed y'all the paperwork of Mama Malia. Mama Malia ain't doing none of that behavior. And she ain't have none of that shit play out in her medical records. You feel me? So I could show you her medical records and show you how Mama Malia she ain't have none of that shit at all. You feel me? With Mama Malia, she just, what she had going on is that her low self-esteem, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay because she's building herself right now. I'm building these women. That's why I like my woman young, because when I can get my woman young, I can make them into the woman I want them to be. They grow up under me, in my mind, and what I want. So by the time these women are 28, 29, 30, 34 years old, shit, these women are my woman. You know what I'm saying? They mine. They was under my government. They know everything about me. They gonna raise my kids the way I wanted them to raise my kids. I don't have to rush to have babies. The babies gonna come when they need to come. Right now, the women are being trained. I'm working them. You feel me? I'm playing the mind games with them to get them to develop. You feel me? If you're watching me, then you understand what I'm doing, and you understand that I'm doing what I'm doing to train my woman to become what I need them to become for me. And I'm just being straight real with you. You want them young. You don't want your woman older because she done been, you know, established herself as a man in that society because society makes her be a man. And for a woman to be with you older, she would have to let go of her manhood, which would feel like death. It would feel like she died, like she went through a baptism. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard to get an older woman to fold because she's been her own man already. My woman have to completely be like a child, ready to be trained again and brainwashed again. You know what I'm saying? Completely washed away, have to know what I want them to be. They have to become what I want them to be. You see what I'm saying? If you've already established yourself as a woman and you can fend for yourself already, me and you are not going to get along because then you're going to look at me like, oh, they're being brainwashed. Yes, they are being brainwashed, just like you was brainwashed. When you need a man, the man wants you to be like him. A man doesn't want you to have your own fucking mind unless that mind is compatible with his. Now, a man will be like, I want my woman to have their own mind as long as y'all think alike. Now, if y'all think alike, he like, yeah, then I got my best friend. But most people don't think like me. You feel me? So I have to train them to think like me because I'm an outside the box ass thinking ass nigga. So most women I find, they don't think like me. I have to teach them. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to realize that I live in a different mindset. I live in a different world with a different set of understandings and beliefs. You feel me? So you could call me a cult leader. I'll take that. I'll take a cult leader. I mean, that's what we all becoming anyway. Any man that's doing his own thing is going to be called a cult leader. I mean, I could take that. I'm creating my own culture. I'm creating my own world. Yeah, I could call myself a cult leader, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, with that being stated, I highly I'm spreading my seed. I'm not afraid of no diseases. I'm not afraid of I'm not afraid of none of that because none of it can exist in me. It can pass through because diseases sometimes, like anything else in your life, will come to visit you. Some people got corona. They got over the corona. You know why? Because it wasn't for them. The corona came and it visited. Sometimes a virus will come and visit you. You would get a cold. You would get the flu. It just came to visit. It came for a minute to sit with you and show you something about yourself. And then it passed on. We are mediums. So a lot of times infection can come. I had an infection in my mouth. Let me know that, I was using too much curse words and being too mean and stuff. And I realized that and I cleaned my act up a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So, the infection was telling me something. It's always a message for you. We're pumped with fear to go get pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. But that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like it's mental way before it's physical. And if you fix the mental, there's no way you can have any kind of virus exist in you and grow in you. And that's the biology of belief as well. I can back that up with the biology of belief because of this book right here too. You can back up what I'm saying. If you ever get a chance, look up my main man, Bruce Lipton, who teaches about this as well. Bruce Lipton. It's called The Biology of Belief. You can go on YouTube and just put in Bruce Lipton and listen to him for hours. He'll talk about, but Bruce Lipton is missing a lot of information. It's a piece of it. We giving you the 5 sciences. You know what I'm saying? So all my stuff is backed up by facts. Everything that I'm saying is backed up by facts. It's not even so much of your diet more than it is your mentality. Okay? Because your body takes the food and breaks it down and takes what it needs and get rid of the rest. That's what your body's made to do. So you can pretty much eat any food you want. We think that food is the reason why we're sick.